weird thing. God made food, right? God made trees. Our food come from trees. It come from animals. Everything that we eat come from something that grows outside, either from a seed or was conceived through breeding or two animals breeding together. So with that being said, like, it's no reason why we should be hungry. It's no reason why we should anybody should be feel as if they can't eat, because food is everywhere. Like, some of the plants and some of the trees that we walk by every day is edible. Coconuts on the tree is edible. Oranges on the tree is edible. Mangoes are edible. Star apples are edible. It's no reason for us to be feeling like we don't have anything just because we can't afford to buy food. We don't realize that the whole reason why God even made food and gave us the authority over the garden is because he wanted us to not lack. He wanted us to know that he gave us everything that we need. All we have to do is take authority over it. But in the world that we live in, we're being programmed that if you want to eat, you got to buy food. And if you can't buy food, you need food stamps, or you need some type of help. But God's whole purpose of us even having food and water and all that, like, it was already fulfilled. All you got to do is get it. Water is out there. Water is in the ocean. Water is in the lake. If you want to purify, there's ways of purifying it. Good health is also available too. Like, all you got to do is stop eating processed things and you can be healthy. If you don't like the way your weight is, then eat more green things. Green things like lettuce, vegetables, fruit. Like, all of those things were already provided to us, but we don't even eat that most of the time. We eat junk. We eat fried food. We eat snacks, cookies, ice cream. All that stuff we put in our bodies, yet we want to be fine. Or we want to have muscles. Or we want to be looked upon as looking good. Or we want to be acknowledged. If you want to be acknowledged, acknowledge God. Acknowledge the fact that you have everything that you need. You don't have to go join a gym in order to get in shape. Just go and walk. Just go run. Go work. Go do something. Don't lay there. Nothing comes to a person who sleeps. Only fatness and laziness does. Exercise your brain. Learn about different things. Learn about growing your own food. Learn about what's good for your body. Learn about how to survive without help from the white man or from the government. Learn how to survive without help from the government. Learn how to be self-sufficient. People don't even look into this because we're so used to somebody handing us something. We're so used to going to the store and pulling something off of the shelf that's already pre-made. We don't even know how to squeeze a fresh glass of orange juice no more, because you could buy the orange juice in the bottle. But God already provided us with everything that we need. All we got to do is just get it. All we got to do is just learn about it. Figure out how can we become less dependent on the system and the way we've been programmed, and be more dependent on God. Because once you find God, you find freedom. You know what I'm saying? God gave us all this land, but man want to make us pay for it. And even when we do pay for it, we still don't own it because we got to pay taxes on it. And they can take it from us anytime they want. That's not right, and that's not what God intended us for it to be. The system want to control us. He want to control everything. So we got to wake up. Either you're going to be under control, or you're going to acknowledge the fact that through God is freedom. Through God is strength and health and everything else that you could want and need. But you got to realize that. Is you going to realize it? Or is you satisfied with conforming to the way it always been for you? Yeah.